Hey everyone, Adam here with your shoulder, bicep, tricep workout. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 moves followed by a compound movement that's going to be a burnout for all 3. So we're going to go shoulder by tri, hit the burnout. If you want a longer workout, repeat the 6 moves all the way through again, then do the burnout. Save the burnout for the very end so you have enough strength to complete the movements. You don't need a lot of heavy weights here. You can get by with anything from 20 pounds or under, even if you're really strong. If you want to push it a little bit, you want to drop the reps, increase the weight, you can do that. I'm making the rep schemes here for people who don't have a lot of equipment at home. I'm going to have a lot of weights, but you don't need that. So, our very first move, you're going to want to go a little bit on the heavy side for this one. 16 reps, 8 reps one direction, 8 reps the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a rotating shoulder press here. So feet slightly bent, bring weights up right in front of you, 90-degree angle with your arms. You're going to press straight up, rotate your hands out, come down to a 90 degree, come back into the starting position. Repeat. After you've reached your 8th rep, you're staying here, out, up, turn in, and down. Out, up, in, and down. Keep the weight slightly in front of you so you don't wind up arching your back and putting pressure on your spine. So for the next move, we're going to move to our biceps. You're going to want to lighten up the weight just a little bit. So we have 21s here. So weights just outside your hips, okay? Keep the shoulders down. Don't let us swing here. So first 7 moves, or 7 reps, are the bottom half. So up to a 90 degree, okay? Once you finish that 7th rep, you're going to come up, 2, 3, to the top of it, okay? After 7, you come all the way down, full, nice and slow. 1 count up, 1 count down. No explosive swinging or anything like that unless you get really tired. But try to stay safe, try to keep good form. Okay? Now you can either keep the same weight, heavy it up. Actually, you can keep the same weight, it's a good weight. So, turn sideways for you. Bend your knees. Bring the weight up. I'm going to do alternating tricep press here. So, bring both weights down. Elbows about 90-degree angle. Going to bring 1, and 1, 2, and 2. Nice and slow with control. And 3, 4, 4. Okay? Try to go for 10 to 12 reps. If your weight's too light, go up to 16. If you have too heavy of a weight, go down to 8. Try to do at least 8 reps on everything here though, okay? So there we go, that was shoulder by tri. Let's go for round 2. Pick a light weight for this one, it's hard. Okay, I got 12s here. Here we go. So we're going to be about 10 to 12 reps of this one. There are 6 parts to each repetition or rotation. So here we go. So, slight bend in the elbows. We're going to do a fly. Bring it in, up, down, out, 2, in, up, down, out, 3, in. You can see how this is going to burn. Each part has a pause. Don't do this. Nothing fast like that, okay? Keep it under control. All right, our next one is going to be rocket launcher curls. So you can pick up a heavy weight for this one. It's going to be 16 reps total. We're going to switch legs and switch curl types in between. So go into a pretty deep lunge here. The deeper you go, the more core engagement you're going to get, and that's good. So weights next to your leg or next to your knee, do standard curls for 8 reps. Okay? Once you get to your 8th, try to stay low, switch. Now we're going to do hammer curls for 8 more reps. Alright? Good. So, that's shoulder, that's bi. We're done with these for now. We're going to come over to triceps. Wall presses. These are great for me. Lets me do a bodyweight tricep exercise that's really effective because my shoulder doesn't like dips. I get a really weird pinching feeling in it. So, hands or thumbs right in front of your face, okay? rotate out just a little bit, kind of like a diamond push-up. What you don't want is you don't want your hands below your face, because in that case, you're going to wind up using your chest. So, if these triceps are really weak for you, stand close to the wall, nice and slow. It's incredibly easy then. As you get a little stronger, step further back. Lower your hands just down a little, stay at face level. Try to keep your elbows at the same height as your shoulder. And step further back. Nice and slow, squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Okay? Again, just like the others, try to go for 10, 12, 15 plus reps on this. If it's too easy for you, if you just don't have enough room or something, then you can do either extra reps, you can slow it down, do tempo, you know. But I promise you, if you've done all of these really well, that's going to burn. All right, let's get into our burnout move. Now you're going to want kind of a medium weight on this one. So I have light, medium, heavy here. I'm going to go medium. 3 parts to this. Each one gets its own little pause to ensure that you're controlling it. Now, this one, there is no rep count. This is the failure. This is at the point where you can't pick the weight up, but you are to do a minimum, and hear me, a minimum of 8 to 10 reps, okay? Bend your knees just a little bit, kick your butt back just a hair, shoulders down and back. So we start with a hammer curl, slow. Rotate up, down to a tricep extension, back to the shoulders, back to the hammer. Hammer, shoulder press, tricep extension, up, and down, over and over. Just keep repeating that. If you control that and do that properly, that thing should burn you out 8, 10 reps easy. If it doesn't, up the reps, slow it down, or just increase your weight. If you can't increase your weight, then just keep going. It'll burn you out eventually. That likely means that you need more weight, or you need to slow down the exercises that came before it, or you might just need to do more. Maybe your arms are in just great condition and they can handle a lot. So, like I said before, if you want to do more of that, you want to increase this to like a 10, 12 minute workout, do the first 6 moves. There we go. Do the first 6 moves twice through, and then do the burnout, okay? So the burnout is there to burn you out at the end. You don't want to compromise the quality of the other 6 exercises. All right, so then when you're done, shake out your arms, do some circles. Good point to mention here. Make sure you do some shoulder circles, you do some light stretching, you know, this kind of thing before you start. Get the synovial fluid moving in the shoulders, lubricate those joints, get them ready to move. That's all you need is when you go down like this, shoulder slips out and you hurt yourself. Make sure you're warmed up. Jumping jacks are great for a workout like this. At the end, light stretching. Hold them longer than I'm holding it. Little tricep, other side. Bring it behind, extend down, roll your shoulders back. Stretches the front of the shoulders and the chest. Stretch out the back, it was supporting all of those presses. You stretch your forearms, get everything worked in there. There we go. There you have it. That's the workout. If you have bands and you weren't sure how to do this, hang around for 2 more minutes and I'm going to show you how to do it. If you're doing it with dumbbells, then I'll see you guys next time. I hope this is great. Let me know how you like it. So here you go for band people. And this might get a little ugly because this band is ridiculously heavy. It's the heaviest one that I have my hands on. So I'm going to do my best here. I'm going to rush through all the exercises just so you can see the setup. So our first exercise was the shoulder press. If your band is light, 2 feet, okay? I'm not sure if my camera's low enough, but I'm standing about shoulder width apart. The band is under my, right in the arches toward the heel. I have no shoes on. I recommend doing it with the shoes. This is one of the things that shoes are much better for, is dealing with bands. Okay, so it's going to be exactly the same. So I'm going to do it with 1 foot so I can control this. Here we go. So you bring it up, press, out, down, in, up, out, down, and in, and then reverse it. Same thing over and over, okay? If you still find that maybe your band is too heavy to do that exercise, shorten up the length of the band. So how do you do that? Do a lunge. Much lighter now, okay? All right, second move. This one's really easy. Two ways of doing this. You can either put one foot, your front foot, in a tiny little lunge, a little split step here. And you can just do 7, then come up, 7, and then the full 7. Or, want some more tension, shoulder width. The further you step out on the band, the harder it is. Like right now, it's extremely tight. All the way up. Big difference. It's like 20 more pounds just got added onto it. Okay, so 7, 7, 7, just like with the dumbbells, exactly the same. For the tricep, this one's gonna be a little different. So this one I do want you to use one foot. And here's how I want you to do it. So you're gonna put the band under your back foot because the weights are gonna be, or the band's gonna be behind us for this. So it's under the back foot. So press it up nice and carefully. Your hands are gonna face slightly forward because the bands, you can't really have the handles go sideways as easily. Press one, press the other. Woo, shaky. So much different than holding a weight. Same deal, okay? Whew, breaking a little sweat, it's kind of hot in here. Oh yeah, 90% humidity, that might do it. Okay, so now we go to the rocket launcher. So here's the tricky one. You got a couple ways you can do this. So, one way is, I don't know if you can see this, I'll put my foot up. All right, so one way is you take the band over top, you wrap it around. So you wrap from the top to the bottom and then around, you create a loop. From there, nice deep lunge, and there you go, you get your curls. Now, if that's not hard enough, you can increase the wrap. You can do more of a wrap, okay? Or, very simply, do what you sort of did with the tricep. Step onto the back foot. You can even wrap the back foot. If your band is too light, go for the back one. This is perfect. Actually, I'd recommend this. Now, when we get to the hammer, unless your handles are friendly and they let you do it, my handles are. I can do hammers. You're gonna do reverse curls. So this means knuckles facing up, right? So, you can see that I have the band around my back foot, doing reverse curls, okay? And you're gonna do that for 16 reps. 8 reps and then 8 reps, 16 total, front and back. Okay, so then we get to the shoulder fly. This one's hard. One foot forward. You're gonna be nice and low. A good lunge. Out. In. Up. In. Out. And then down. If you have the black band, I do not recommend doing it with this one. It's extremely difficult. But just lunge 1 foot forward. If that's too easy, same deal as with the biceps. 2 feet go in and then out. I can't fly this one with 2 feet, so I can't even show you. Yeah, and then the last move you can totally do. So, and once you get into the burnout, you got a couple options. You can use any of the foot positions for this. You might just want to go nice and simple, feet together, band under both feet, semi-squat. So for you, it's going to be a little bit trickier unless you can get that hammer grip to work. So what I'd recommend is just do a curl, and then press, and then tricep. So you're going to have both feet in. Again, this is a little bit heavy for the control. So you're going to have regular curl, then you're going to press and rotate your hands up to a comfortable position. Once you're at the top, the band should cooperate. Then you're going to come down, either palms facing the ceiling or palms still facing in like a neutral grip. Up, down, regular curl. Okay? So it's curl, neutral, tricep, either here, here, or here. Okay? So it's going to be this or this. Up, in, and down. Repeat that as many times as you can, just like with the dumbbells. Now you're done. Don't forget the stretches that I did just before your little band segment here. You know, shake it out, do some shoulder circles, loosen everything up, stretch it all out. And drop a comment below, let me know how you like it. Have a great day, make it the best one yet. See you next time.